Welcome back.
My Deck Arena, are you ready for a grand final? GAIMIN Gladiators, they have played in 6 grand finals in 2023 and won 5 of them. And it is insane the success rate they have in a best of 5.
That kind of move through the gate at some point in time, and Lifestealer is one of the heroes that it is tough to put that pressure on him. Looks like Tianming's going to go for the first blood here, trying to hit Tofu. Oh no, the Fire Spirit didn't land it, and now he's going to be... Oh, the first blood goes on the other lane. Okay, XXS bailing him out there, getting that first blood bounty just in time.
You know, Al's definitely not sad about this, but he's not level 6 yet, so...
Dude, he's so low. Oh, the Sonic Wave off the mark there. He wanted to be able to push back this roll, which is threatening to kill him here, and surely he will die. As yep, Tofu, he'll pick up the last hit there, thanks to the last word. And Xinkyu, he's making a run for it, but there's nowhere really he can run to, or maybe he can hide. Wow, oops it out outside of their vision, gets the healing salve going, but somehow they managed to make it happen.
They're gonna go right back onto Xinkyu. Another swashbuckle miss though. This man's just breaking all the ankles early. Will not matter. At least he does not lose some early end here. He preferred the Queen to deal with the Pango in the fights in terms of just throwing the Sonic Wave out and displacing this roll. Yep, just buying time or space. Another kill attempt bottom, trying to punish the Alf, but that ult is up now. They have the damage anyway?
Yeah, that burst damage is almost enough. They're gonna be able to grab him at the end of the trample. That's good enough. XXS on a killing spree.
Level 4 trample. He actually got the kill off the tower hits. Yeah, why not? I think he gets the Greevil's Greed as well. This is a smoke gate coming in for XXS, though. He should go down here. He just doesn't have the mana to escape.
Yeah, he'll make himself a little bit tankier, but see, GAIMIN Gladiators, it's kind of their MO. You have to know this is coming. They link the 2 supports up,
but it is the hardest kill to go for.
Fighting him over, Celery actually had a Lotus. It'll give time for Darachu to come in, and oh, the telekinesis throw away. He's still got off the unstable concoction, though. The Rubik will die for this. GAIMIN Gladiators continuing to punish the aggression from AZURE in this bottom lane.
Still lingering around here now. Chemical Rage is up.
He got off the Chemical Rage, and this is going to make things really awkward. XXS. He's going to need to find a way to dive out of here before the damage comes, but Quinn completes the TP and helps. 4 heroes of GAIMIN Gladiators. They are not willing to let this lane go bad. They're going to make sure, oh, and he's trapped in the pit there. Xinkyu and XM have made the rotation. They're going to toss him into the tower, but do they have the damage to finish him off? That swashbuckle might help. The Sonic Wave he's thinking about now. He's going to global silence. Disaster!
You have global, you have a max level frostbite that can easily lock heroes down.
And there's a big problem. Supernova has to be used because he can't really dive away.
Might live.
And the explosion does not go off in time. Ace had just enough attack speed to make it work. At this point,
yeah, that's worth it.
Might be able to kill their push, but GAIMIN Gladiators want to go for the punish here. But now they are the ones who have overextended, managed to catch the silencer underneath the tier 2 with the glyph going on. So maybe they forget about it. XM in some trouble here, and he's always going to be in some trouble. Between the Blink Dagger, the Global Silence, the Orchid, he is way too far behind.
This was a ward they got off that smoke too, though. It's seen the high ground right now. They see XS sitting here.
They're going to dive it into tier 3. Nowhere is safe, it seems. Now, this is a tanky hero to go for, but the Bloodthorn makes him a whole lot easier to bring down.
And this is just high ground. 40 seconds till Primal.
In their last defense already. Maybe it's not even going to be a defense at all. They're just going to give up these buildings, feeling like there's just no way they can beat GAIMIN Gladiators 5-on-5. They've been charging for it now on low. Got off the rage before the Bloodthorn. That certainly helps, but he's got to be careful. Follow-up silences are going to be coming in. Sonic Wave doesn't get it off. They do have the egg, but the silence makes sure there is nothing to stop Darachu as he brings down low. Looks for more now. Supernova stalls up Quinn a little bit. Oh, but they are lined up as Quinn is just going to roll right through him. Now he does lose his Aegis here, but underneath the tier 4s. That's the kind of artillery it takes to force GAIMIN Gladiators back. They don't even lose a hero for this. You blink in, there's so many silences, he may be forced to use his BKB and then get globaled afterwards. Then it could be the physical damage that catches him. Xinkyu, nice, good reaction there. Ghost Scepter blocks a lot of that damage, and it is still not enough.
No buyback down for 40. Hard done for XXS. Got to be an infest play. I think Lowe's next item is a big one. Looking to be Manta. Extra dispels against the silences. This doesn't look like a bad way to start.
Yeah, get the Alchemist down to half health. Sadly, that's all of the health for XXS.
Yeah, that feels bad right there.
Yeah, Supernova being an integral part of this defense. Global Sound's going to be used as Quinn just bashes his head through all of Azure. The swashbuckle and then the follow-up from both Ace and Dyrachyo allows them to get another pick-off. Force the rest of the heroes back to the fountain and back to the objective.
If you have a chance to kill Dyrachyo, it's right now when he has no ult, no BKB, and you have the Infest jump up.
And you've got Stolen Concoction. They're going to go for Ace here. Good bit of burst damage, and it's enough. Finally a kill.
Good choice. Add the BKB up on the Brood, but never gets a chance to pop it.
They're going to wait for Azure to come into this high ground area where they have this high ground ward. But look at that. They get a ward of their own. Jianming does manage to get up. Telekinesis on top of the Unstable Concoction. Throws his own stun at the Alchemist. He's being kited out a little bit, but so is XXS. Wasn't able to get the hold that he really wanted off of that one. And Quinn's going to keep him chain stun while Dyrachyo hunts down the bird. Finishes him off. Gets stuck in the mold, but XXS will eventually fall. Quinn has the damage to clean him off. Dyrachyo is able to blink forward and does manage to catch him. Even if he stuns himself, it doesn't matter. The Bloodthorn follow-up from Ace is going to demolish Azure, kick him out of the game, and run down the only strong hero in this game that is low. Forced to use his BKB Rage just to head back to the fountain and will only barely survive off of that regen. GG is For's 28-minute victory. One of the most one-sided games I've seen at the Grand Finals. GAIMIN Gladiators start off hot in this best of 5.
AZURE, they got some different tools in their kit this time around to try and deal with GAIMIN Gladiators' aggression. Let's see if they got what it takes to force out an extra game in this Grand Finals.
And just last year, in fact, here in Malaysia, XXS was also in the Grand Finals with Team Aster. They went up against another Western European team in OG. Ace,
he's gonna commit.
He commits. That is going to be the second time they get baited into going for a kill underneath tower.
This is an Abaddon safe lane that, in theory, Low's untouchable here, I think. It's very hard for them to commit on the all-in when Bench has spells.
Oh, and they do manage to get the kill again in lane.
Yeah, you give up the first blood bottom, but Low is still free farming down here. I think the cores are a lot happier this time around, and of course, XM having an even trade with Quinn so far is...
Jackalshot not gonna land. XXS is gonna get run down here.
My soul.
Well, you didn't get the Slark stack, so...
Celery is the one to take the last hit. Running down low, though. It's the kill combination where the Aphotic Shield may not be enough at level 1. He's going to turn around and hit Tofu a little bit, see if they can trade out kills. Jianming is going to stick around and see if he can get it.
And he has full
with Magic Missile leveled up. Oh no, he's been baited again, hasn't he? Oh, the Blood Grenade! Oh, he missed last time on the Fire Spirits. He missed this time on the Blood Grenade.
So I'm interested to see how this matchup progresses for XXS. However, he is going to be the recipient of that.
Yeah, he won't get to see that level 6 advantage. Shield Crash does hop over the Doom. Not that it matters too much, I don't think. Oh, Power Shot almost clipped him there on Dyrachyo. He would have actually maybe died if that was the case.
That was a lot closer than it seemed.
Line on Quinn.
This is brutal for XXS if he gets caught
Oh, yeah, they're going to run him down underneath the triangle. They didn't even go through the lane. They found him thanks to their wards sitting there. And they're going to chain out all these disables. Now, they are going to get caught in the process here. XM, he can find potentially a lot here. They're going to use that Rolling Thunder, though, and Dyrachyo's actually going to connect. This is not the easiest or fastest kills on these supports, and the Rolling Thunder makes things a whole lot messier. Tofu managed to survive through it. This up high ground, and the Power Shot doesn't land either. Nothing is going right for Azure when it comes to these fights. Dyrachyo's going to keep it going. He's got win run on Shinkyu, so
very aggressive.
He maybe is not going to be okay. XXS is back, but he's not level 6, so not that much of a threat.
And a third death for XXS. That's 3 deaths on both of Azure side lane cores in under 10 minutes. That is ridiculous.
These wards are way too valuable on the side of GAIMIN Gladiators. Time and time again, they are either ruining ganks or finding kills, and Azure are struggling to be able to keep up. Now, they do manage to get a return kill on a support core for support.
They even want to defend top, so GAIMIN wants to do everything here.
They're going to try and get a catch here. It's going to be XXS, the Doom. In some trouble. Aphotic Shield clears them a little bit. They do an early swap here, and they're going to turn around and Doom up the Primal Beast. They're going to go for this kill, but Celery, he can protect him with a beautiful freezing field. Oh, he's going to make a run for it. Low, he pops his ultimate. Celery immediately disengages on him. Low, it means he doesn't actually get that much of a heal. He barely gets the Crystal Maiden kill. Yes, the Primal Beast, meanwhile, ticking down, 1 tick away. A power shot that lands, a much-needed long-range shot. Jin-Q gives some hope to AZURE.
That is a shot from hell right there. He's just hitting another tier 1 down for free.
And is there any punish possible here? Jin-Q does manage to hit him. Okay, there's the Grimstroke behind. That's going to cause some problems to the Inkswell. It's going to do a lot of damage, and the Rolling Thunder almost finishes off the Wind Ranger by itself. The Swashbuckle will do the trick. And yeah, okay, not only did you fail to actually get that kill, but you're still giving up that tower as well. GAIMIN Gladiators bring force. Again, Dyrachyo always there just to make sure that they have enough numbers for these objectives. You got another timing here with the Diffusal Blade almost done. They jump forward, baiting out the rune. Is this going to be enough? A swap back magic missile. The Inkswell does cause some issues, but a beautiful shackle shot actually lines up another kill. Jin-Q might have just opened the door for a kill on a Tofu. With the physical damage, the bash will do so much to him.
Jin-Q in the right place at the right time, and finally some of these heroes are combining.
The Playmaker arrives, and XM will take full advantage of this space that Jin-Q just made. Tries to go for another support pickoff here, but there is Ace, a bit of a problem here. Beautiful crush. Celery does eventually die, but Ace turns around and gets that kill onto the Slardar. Now the TP rotation from Dyrachyo as he looks for another. It's going to be Tianming left behind. It's Jin-Q. He does manage to get the TP away.
Know when they can see you and when they can't. Did not see the shackle.
Dark Pact, but XXS is coming in, and it not even needed. That is just fantastic for AZURE. They didn't even throw out the Doom.
The earlier poke on low backfires here. Jin-Q finds another opening, but they will
run over Jin-Q. Yes, AZURE are here with some numbers. May still be able to defend this tower.
What a fast Shiva is coming out from Ace. This is the capability you can have on this hero now, and they really want to fight this anyway? Yeah.
They swap it back in. They want Ace. And here comes the Rolling Thunder with the Inkswell. Only doing so much damage. Good soulbind though, with Gwyn still backing in. This Primal Beast is going to get back to the fountain and might actually survive. He's not going to heal up. Meanwhile, the Vengeful Spirit is going to be targeted. Aphotic Shield actually gets rid of the ghost. Stays alive, but Swashbuckle doesn't quite land. Tianming does manage to sidestep that one just in time. I don't know if I want to see that Doom on him anymore, you know? Because it feels like he just has too much HP. He's not actually going to die. Low. He's going to be grabbed here. Doesn't have his ultimate saved. Jin-Q bails him out. They're still going to go for this dive, though. He gets enough to get off an Aphotic Shield to swap back in, but the Onslaught just drove right through all of them. And now they're grouped up as hell, and Gwyn will claim some serious lives there with a Swashbuckle.
Just lining them up.
I think they know XM TP'd.
Yeah, they know. He went to that fight, so Dyrachyo's going to gamble on it, and he's going to find him again.
There he is, Dyrachyo. Fantastic read. There is another sprint coming up, but he's going to be running back into Tofu with the Inkswell, not even needing the explosion.
And Dyrachyo, he's just been a beast today, man. Know exactly where AZURE are right now.
They're gonna just swap out. Hey, Tianming, how's it going? Hey there, bud.
Probably didn't feel like he was out of position, but he was. And that's gonna open up the fight. Dyrachyo gets 3 pokes now.
Yeah, no danger of a swap pushing him into the tier 3. Unless Dyrachyo wants to go there himself willingly. He backs off instead, turning to the Doom. XXS hit by the pounce. Aphotic Shield can only do so much. The damage is fully there, and they're going to get the Trolling Thunder that's going to chain up Jin-Q, no problem. In fact, I'm in it, all the way into the tier 4s. GAIMIN Gladiators making a statement here.
You can't stop them here. I mean, what are you doing in this series, right?
Swap back. This is an opportunity to get a pick off on one of these cores, but they can't quite do it. The crush landing on a 2, but XM being burnt out. Ace is tanking these tier 4s, no problem, but they can't quite finish off any of these heroes. They need stuns. They need to keep these heroes inside of the base for a little bit longer until the revives come in, until the TP comes out. But GAIMIN Gladiators get away again. They cover themselves nicely.
Just 50 armor, 20 minutes in the game. I mean, what is your
low? He doesn't have his ultimate back up. He could just die again. Fortunately, it gets up to the high ground here. Sully with the freezing field. Dyrachyo jumping in with the Inkswell. That'll finish him off. The Vengeful Spirit.
This is disgusting. If you don't get a kill here, you
got the Doom onto 1 here, but XM making a bad jump there. Could have gone the crush onto the Slark, but instead he starts backing away. But Ace, the bowling ball ramming through AZURE time and time again. GAIMIN Gladiators, are they going to lose anything for this?
Jin-Q found Dyrachyo.
The swap back in. Okay, they do manage to get something, and maybe the Primal Beast as
Another
well.
shackle.
He's taking another shackle. Inkswell quickly removing that one. XM looking for more kills. He managed to get Dyrachyo, and he got Celery too. Dead to rights. Something to work with for AZURE. As they were in danger of going 0-10 in that team fight.
Almost got him with the power shot. I mean, this just feels like Jin-Q versus the world. And you're getting smoke flanked right now.
Yeah, they're going to get caught here. The Rolling Thunder immediately being used. Quinn knows all they have to do is catch up to AZURE, and they surely have some kills ready to go. And that's going to be XXS. He's going to be the target. Silenced up, not able to make the run, and Tianming is going to die right next to him.
Failed gank turns into a successful one for GAIMIN as they clean up the map, and more stacks for Dyrachyo. 11 permanent Agi. It's going to be a Shiva's Rush on the Wind Ranger. Trying to give an extra attack speed slow aura to their side for once.
The smoke running into Celery, not the ideal target, but it's something to work with here. But they are going to try and defend. GAIMIN Gladiators, a BKB, an immediate back away. He's going to be grabbing the two of them together. These two cores controlled while Dyrachyo, he's going to start making his way into that back line. Immediately popping his ultimate. He does not want to get doomed here. He's going to go for XM, and they've got him decently controlled. Quinn is going to look for more now. They've gotten two of the cores, and a third is found on XXS. Stopped by Quinn. He's TP not complete.
Another disaster of a game for AZURE. It has not worked out at any stage of this game for Low. Creative, but a creative disaster here as Dyrachyo is going to jam in.
Oh no! Tianming! He may have saved his own life, but he is damn Jin-Q in the process.
I don't know if Jin-Q is too happy about that.
And the harpoon, Tianming, he's just going to die anyway. Low is going to try and protect him with the Embodied Shields, but Dyrachyo is ramping up way too much damage. Look at the stats build.
45 essence shifts right now. Disgusting tempo coming out in these games, and it's all off those little things in the laning phase that just build and build and build, and now you are in.
Yeah, who cares if you have the ultimate? That's just more time for Dyrachyo to steal stats from you. XXS controlled up. The Soulbind's going to latch onto the event as well and pull them back in off that Primal Beast ultimate. That puts Low in a nasty spot where he's going to die to Celery of all heroes. A 5 position even getting in the mix and killing the enemy carry.
That's it, man.
GG is all absolutely brutal. GAIMIN Gladiators destroying AZURE on the main stage.
Potentially, GAIMIN Gladiators is going to end their year with another first place finish. They are on match point. They only need one more game to take this one home. Can they do it?
I think game 2 was AZURE saying we need to play a bit faster on the lanes, and they picked up more skirmish-oriented lineup. It backfired. It went even worse. Now they're going back to their comfort zone, which is like the big mid-game team fighting. And if they can get a first blood, that would help them. This is going to be
certainly would go a long way, but XXS, he doesn't have much armor to work with.
Dyrachyo
getting hit by another crush, but the attack speed slow might save him. They do manage to get that first blood on XM, and XXS is still making a run for it. Quinn, another round of crush. Is this last hit going to be enough? Okay, XXS is going to face his fate. He knows he's hit. He doesn't want to be limping back into lane. He'll take... A bold choice by Jin-Q to create illusions of himself to out-mind play Celery.
Well, I mean, to me, Jin-Q is popping off in that game too.
Yeah.
Oh, that is an absolute disaster, actually.
Oh no.
That was a bottle.
That was his bottle. The whole point of getting first blood is to get your mid a fast bottle.
They are happy to try and kill Low here if they can get the connection.
Here it comes, slowing him down underneath the Firestorm, but
yeah, Lucas
no problem. By Tofu, he's gonna flank and start getting some damage onto Tianming with the blood grenade. They'll secure it. They've got him. Black Cannon will ensure the last hit. Now that leaves Low alone against 3 heroes, so even if they can't get a kill on him, they can press off the tower.
He's
no
dead.
time walk up for 5 seconds, caught in the frostbite and dead.
He has almost 2 levels on Low. It's just brutal when you get extra atrophy points up early. They're going to try and make a play on him, actually. This is a very tanky hero.
Yeah, an early rotation from XM as he picked up level 6 and had an arcane rune.
Okay, something, right? This is what you want to see in the early game for AZURE. Getting power runes.
What about
on the
bottom? Nobody to rotate to help out XXS, who's just going to play underneath this tower. Looks like that's good enough, though. In fact, Celery is the one who's got to be careful here. 7-8 Wisdom Root. Oh, Dyrachyo takes it away from Jin-Q.
Absolutely huge win here.
I mean, how long do you want to be stuck here?
Oh, I see Celery off the ward.
Yeah, he'll take that life instead. Duracio's actually going to come back in and try and help him out. He's going to get the bug onto XM. XM's going to be low on mana here. Won't be able to make a jump away. In fact, the Underlord is also going to be TPing in. Can anybody help out?
I mean, he has no pit. It's an ambitious gate.
Yeah.
But XM is going to run right into Tofu.
Oh, and he's got the damage. Solo here. Okay, he actually did get a lot there with the Centaur Stampede. He doesn't even need to jump. In fact, the Centaur Stampede gets on top of Duraccio. Duraccio, low enough, even not dying here, it's got to feel bad. He's got to TP back to base. Not able to get his level 6. He's being shut out right now. Jin-Q, got to be caught by the rotation, though. Tofu and Quinn going in deep behind the tower here, trying to find some sort of pickup.
You have to be careful. XM's coming back, right?
Yeah, he's going to go for that dive on to a free gyrocopter kill. Now slowed down, Quinn.
Looking for both, but doesn't want to expend all his mana there.
Once you took it away from it being an intelligence-based item to now being a general stat item and armor.
Look at the numbers going into mid here.
Heavy rotations for sure, but AZURE have made this read, and they are going to respond with all 5. Ace is going to complete his teleport, sure, but the rest of AZURE is all here, and he's underneath the tower. He's going to be pulled back in, and got the Chronosphere on the 2 supports as well, so they'll finish off the offlaner. Now Low looks for another one. That's going to be Celery, stuck deeper in the river. He's going to make a run for it, but the Stampede will run him down. Can't outpace that.
Look at this, another smoke coming out. There's ults on the supports for AZURE. There's no ults for GAIMIN supports. They got out-leveled here. Theory, an easy fight if you get
all they need to do is get the catch. They need the stuns, and they've got him underneath the supernova. This is perfect. XM is going to pull him back in. Quinn hit by that stun. It's going to be a second core. The supports come in, scrambling to try and save the cores, but now they're going to get run down too. AZURE just outnumbering GAIMIN Gladiators for once. They're the ones taking the pace over GG.
They are finding a lot game 3.
Chronosphere finally going to be put to use here. Duraccio, but he doesn't have enough damage. Not solo anyway. Rotations are going to come out from GAIMIN Gladiators now to look for a punish. Low gets rid of the bug, and Celery is a bit too far behind to really punish him too much. Yaming baiting in Tofu as XM. He'll find the kill instead. Back over to top lane. GAIMIN Gladiators want to continue to try and find these pickoffs, and they will manage to get it onto Jin-Q. Not able to get off anything there, and now he's brought Yaming into the mix, who doesn't have dive just yet. He does have egg, though, and he's got 2 cores waiting.
They're baiting it.
A perfect opportunity to be able to turn this whole stick around and be able to get some kills. Ace and Quinn both going to be low, but AZURE not able to focus one of them down fast enough. They'll collect the Lord now. Underneath the freezing field, though, going back in onto the Phoenix, but he managed to get a dive away. Duraccio looks to be able to hunt him down. XXS is going to try and cover his support, though. But he got him on the stomp onto the high ground. AZURE playing that beautifully.
Duraccio.
And even then, the Frostbite isn't quite enough. Quinn, you certainly don't want to be jumping into that anymore.
This Shiva Centaur has been a bulwark for AZURE.
Oh, they're going to find Ace again. The Sunray destroys him with the extra damage of 2 big burst spells.
It's like he has 0 deaths, right? He feels untouchable. Right now, he's sitting on 5 deaths. He has been very touchable in this game.
Link forward with the Shivas to slow down Quinn, and now he's been purged. There's no way out of this one. All he can do is put damage onto somebody, but he can't even do it because Low immediately gets cleansed thanks to the Demonic Purge from Jin-Q, or Demonic Cleanse, rather.
A pit of death right now for Duraccio, who has no defensive item on the Weaver.
Yeah, they're scrambling to get in here. In fact, they're going to get here, but the Roshan's already dead. They got that BKB timing, but they don't hit the window fast enough.
We're just going to run into Duraccio. Maybe confused what's happening right now. I guess. Oh, he's just going to run into him here.
Hey, find him now. Blink away. Fast reaction there from Quinn. And he's going to be forced into it. They go back for Tofu instead. They get the guaranteed kill. Whereas Quinn...
Yeah, that was a smart call from XM. I mean, you either choose the gyro or force the BKB. He chose the gyro. And meanwhile, Low, just 1v2ing up here.
That Chronosphere stew, and he's gonna drop it. He goes for the kill of Duraccio. Does he have the power? Stampede is the extra bit of damage required. Now he's out of mana. This is gonna be a bit awkward, but of course he has the Aegis, and the rotations are coming out. XXS has got me, and Greg gonna help him out against Ace. And Low can start going back to work. Crush lands onto the 2 of them, but because the cleanse, Low is perfectly fine on HP. No chance of losing the Aegis. Celery is going to be found by Jin-Q. You can't get away.
Trapped in here with me, my friend, as he will clean him up with some extra poison stacks, so they get to choose who they gave it to. I mean, it's really
sure,
good
this
to
is
Q, right?
very cathartic for Shin-Q. Big damage upgrade now. Parasma complete for XM.
We have seen Storms just pop off damage-wise with this item in the tournament. Mjolnir completed for low as well.
The vision on him. The Sunray keeps it the entire time. And XM, you chased him right into the mid player.
Makes the team fight even easier. And low, he does not need Chronosphere right now.
Oh, he'll just run down Tofu. A little bit of help there from XM. Collects the godlike spree and straight to the tier 3s. No, it's not. That little bit of damage he puts in, immediately gets healed off, then a time walk does the rest. It's like, I just need to output as much damage as quick as possible, get a pick off somewhere, but XXS! Oh,
Get time lapse.
Brick wall, you're not getting through this. In fact, you're not getting away either. Locked inside the Chronosphere with the Supernova to boot. They will get annihilated in this fight. They still have the freezing field. Darachu's going to play off of that one, but it's not looking good. GAIMIN Gladiators are going to buy back on so many heroes, but there's nobody left in the fight. By the time they TP in, everybody's gone.
And
GP is called.
What a turnaround from AZURE. Honestly, that is a very tough position to be in against the most dominant grand final team of the season. Down 2 games.
And for GAIMIN, they just need to play around their Pango well, some rotations to the sideline, secure Slark's farm, and eventually Slark should be able to carry a game like this.
We could be starting here with an early first blood as, yep, they're going to find Shin-Q and they're going to go ahead, disrupt him, surround him with heroes.
30 seconds.
Could not run fast enough, it seems, and they'll give the first blood over to Ace.
AZURE played successfully earlier today as well, so they're going back to what's worked for them.
Oh, nice bump back there from Tianbing. That was beautiful. That'll set up the first kill for AZURE.
No surprise.
Yeah, the only thing that they don't have this ward Tianbing has up here in the top lane. It sets up a rotation that Dyrachyo can't really seem to get away from. Run over by the Primal Beast.
No Maiden to bail him out, and that'll give the D-ward on mid off of Shin-Q, so the symmetry continues. But AR getting the better out of this top exchange.
Oh, he actually did a close range swashbuckle, so he could definitely take a lot more damage here. Shin-Q maybe thought XM was going to commit some more, but understandably, he wants the power route. Not going to get it, though. Denied by Celery. Now caught in the frostbite. He throws out the coil, but it's a bit desperate. He's got an orb to go to. He'll be able to jump over to that, or he doesn't. He lets Quinn take the bait and roll with it.
Great turnaround potential here. They're going to TP in the primal.
Oh, yeah, XXS TP's in the perfect spot. Grabs Quinn right out of the rolling boulder.
And they're looking for XXS up here. Has a little safety bubble, but I don't know how safe it is.
Yeah, they're going to use a rolling boulder to ensure a few stuns. Oh, we got stuck on the wall. This might give him a chance. XXS will take one more stun, then try and get off the onslaught with the pounce. Holds him in place for a little bit too long. He has a chance. A window here. Oh, no, just ripped for too long. Dyrachyo, he looks to maybe a little bit more, but got caught in the coil. XM has a chance here with the orb lands. Dark Pack clears through the stun, and XM, now he's going to be perched up. He can't go anywhere.
It's in
trouble. He's got a phase shift and an orb, but can't really use either. Now, this is one of the ways that GAIMIN Gladiators really start getting some momentum, playing around Ace, having him get these kills, get these objectives. Gonna try and pull him into low here, but I don't think low wants too much to do with this. He's gonna play off of Shin-Q and XXS, and now that they're here, now they can start chasing down some of these heroes. Dyrachyo's gonna play and get this kill, but he is gonna be caught in the middle of a lot of AoE damage. Not quite enough though. They turn back into the Timber Saw instead. Stunned up, Ace.
Oh, what a disruption.
Well timed as XXS had the grab, but now it's gonna be XXS who dies instead. And now it's gonna be low in trouble as well. Quinn looks to run him down underneath this tier 2 tower. They're gonna dive for it. Ace gonna go for it, but the Chakram doesn't quite land, but the swashbuckle does. That's enough. Sure, they get the kill on the Timber Saw. Shin-Q looking for a little bit more. Anybody else to help him out? DP coming in from Tianbing. Dyrachyo's also here with full health again. Diffuse a blade onto Tianbing.
DP for what?
An extra kill, perhaps, and get out. Put himself on the cliff. Oh, the Impel maybe could have gotten him, but it gets it. Tofu instead.
And no vision of Dyrachyo up there. And it's a fight that Low went to. He has no Eclipse. 2 points in beam. This is the farming Luna build. What is he doing there, right?
This is the part where you underestimate how aggressive Dyrachyo is willing to be. He will stick around for these kills, always.
Heated off of all that fighting for AC is absolutely massive here. This is a 14-minute Shiva's guard.
Giant
more than happy to run into anybody.
Shivas gives XM a little bit of heads up, but he's not going to make it very far, particularly if the Frostbite holds him in place.
Transformation.
A look towards mid off the Vendetta. This should be a quick pickoff on Tofu. As they'll
Something
use
that
Lopo.
Jinkyu is getting quite a lot of. Yeonmin going to make a run for it here off the Firefly. Not going to go far, though, with Quinn sticking on top of him.
He missed the Carapace on the Shiva's guard. He's making some plays out of nothing.
Look at these rotations, man. Failed to get a kill bottom immediately. Both supports looking for a kill at top lane.
Bo is up here, but I don't think he wants to try and bail his
X6
buddy
is
out.
going to be able to grab him, but the freezing field has already done so much, and he's been burned out of a lot of his mana. Frostbite will stop him. Charging away.
I'm having a grand old time. They
Oh,
saw
they
him.
spotted him. And Lo doesn't realize it either. Did he just run into the tier 2 vision range?
Might kill somebody here,
Lo.
too.
I mean, if he gets the... Oh, they spotted him. Disruption gets him in the end. Now he's gonna maybe pop his Eclipse. He doesn't stop the freezing field though. If Celery can't see him, and he's not gonna get a kill out of this.
Just great map movement overall. GAIMIN finding everything.
And of course,
Their support.
Dorachio's looking for solo kills, and he's gonna find it too.
Yeah, this map is crumbling fast right there. AZURE still want to make this play. They are smoked here. Low is kind of nearby, but he doesn't have an Eclipse.
I mean, there's a fast kill that they can get onto Celery, but they whiff. Okay, Celery's gonna run deeper into many of these heroes, but the Rolling Thunder is gonna come through.
Not gonna
Quinn, again, another disruption, while Tianming is gonna be rolled over pretty easily. Celery somehow still alive. The coil is not quite enough. Both supports are low. XM will finish him off both. He is low on mana, though. Jinkyu's also in trouble. Nice double stun. That's going to lead into a beautiful setup for XXS. He's going to grab that Pango, slam him down, and they get a big kill. 2 for 3 to the favor of AZURE. They finally get a core. Yeah, do not underestimate the power of Nyx Assassin. I feel like this guy is crazy
He's just
strong
running
right
it.
now.
This is so bold. The chance of
And he's going to find
here.
it right away. The fast kill onto Tofu. Is he really going to get out? No chance. He
happy.
barrels in, finds a kill, and dies. That is successful.
Dorachio
Doing those a lot.
looking on the puck. I mean, his axe is done, so he has poke potential.
Yeah, he's going to be grabbed. No dark pack actually
Yeah,
going off, so he's going to be chain silenced and
What?
out.
Where was the pact? Whatever it was a Dorachio death for sure. So it's going to give some space on the map for AZURE.
Big slip up, but Game of Gladiators are not going to slow down. They actually make a smoke play that Low completely does not see coming. That surprises AZURE. They
Going to continue to look for the vision. Not find this ward.
Coming underneath the ward, spotted. Got Firefly, and he's got Lasso. There's only so far he can drag him. They do
Back to
have
the
a bit of
cliff.
burst damage. They're going to try for it. Yeah, the Shadow
pound.
Demon's low. The slam, it might just be enough. Dace is going to get low. Shadow Demon Disruption protects himself for now, and they got the Glimmer Gave off. He's going to be okay. And now it's AZURE who are going to be run down. Quinn and Dorachio see all these heroes without spells. Shadow Demon does die in the end, but it is well worth it.
Okay economic position game, right? Given the consequences.
Yeah. Low is just about to finish up BKB. He's got a TP away, but the
deep,
pounce,
sir.
the second one is going to be there. Fakes out the Eclipse, now drops it, but of course Dorachio, he can just wait. He's in trouble. He's got his ultimate.
Going to let that middle tower fall?
Nothing you can do there.
Jinkyu goes for that fast one, but these supports are
pounds
tankier than
and
he
80.
anticipates.
Double pupils gift. Not your friend, Jinkyu.
Nyx Assassin does crazy damage. The problem is that the meta, all of these heroes have been tanking up so damn much. Celery commits his life to get 6 Lotuses.
He'll use them.
He'll immediately use it onto the freezing field. How is he still up, man? This guy's so tanky. He eventually dies, but he's done some serious damage to Tianming. He's got a high, but Dorachio spotted him with that nighttime vision. He'll find his victim.
XM should be good here. GAIMIN just want to force the issue around Dorachio. Let the Slark go in with the night vision, with the gem. Let him poke with pounces.
The magic damage burst gets bigger and bigger.
Back to the cliff. I mean, it's inevitable, it appears.
Dorachio struggling with it. He does manage to get that D-ward, but they blew a face. That's what I was talking about, the fresh item pickup for the puck. Parasma adding an extra 20% damage when this Nyx Assassin goes in. They are just amping each other up.
Ace and Dorachio will suffer versus the Carapace Impale here. And it's Scotty for Dorachio, like saying, he is strong right now, man. 3,000 HP. They got the Luna disruption.
Yeah, that's going to be some deadly illusions if they do manage to
No dark pack.
Dyrachyo. Yan Ming sees his opportunity. Dyrachyo gets overly aggressive. Quinn, if they can grab him here with the Eclipse, yeah, they've got him. AZURE.
Huge turnaround. And another Dark Pact ult that just never got off for Dyrachyo as he gets silenced by XM. You win or lose you games.
I think Dire's
See it now as Linken's for Quinn. Items are aligning here for gaming. They're happy to force the engagement.
Gotta be careful. Oh, big hit by Quinn. He's gonna try and chain it, but XM does manage to phase shift, dodge, and get out into the river. There's more damage.
His Arcane Rune though, this Puck's a god right now. Is this a fight you want to take?
It's gonna be a tough one for sure. They spot low. They start going on to him. He's already down to half health. A little bit of trouble here. He's got his BKB still to work with.
Yeah, but he's getting
Dyrachyo's gonna try and face him down.
Where is
The
he?
physical damage isn't good enough.
They're all gone.
He hops away, but the rest of his team has been blown up.
Yeah, he's gonna stun you in the foul.
Oh god, the Dark Pact. They see their opportunity. Dyrachyo's dead again. Another gem going the way of AZURE. It's a little difficult when you don't have Blink Dagger and just a Force Stab, but they're gonna hit the high ground.
Well, they got
It's
the
dangerous though. They can't afford XM to get stopped. They break through the link.
The Carapace
Get
stun.
the sun on it, but now a phase shift with the BKBs going on from some of the other heroes. XXS diving in,
Ace in
trading
trouble.
Ace bringing down the supports while Ace in the front line gets blown up by the magic damage once again.
Dyrachyo is not alive for 5 more seconds. You got caught in a 4v5. You started and Jin-Q is looking to finish it.
Yeah, he sees the numbers advantage and he'll take any fight he can get. It'll trade him his life, but the Shadow Demon is now gone.
Look at the
Now
glaives.
Dyrachyo already being broken. The glaives are out. Dyrachyo
he's
has
not
to
doing
respect those
shit,
glaives.
man. He does not touch low at all. And low is coming for your buildings. Elven Tunic, extra evasion on this Luna plus the shard. Oh, GAIMIN, you are in a tough game 4.
And I love that AZURE not going back for Roshan with the 30 seconds left on Ace. They say, you can't do anything about this. We're going to take 2 lanes.
Dyrachyo poking down XM, but can you kill this Puck? He's been such a nuisance in the fights, and that'll be a second lane of racks. And XXS, he has 4,600 HP.
He's huge. And he's going to run
That is a
right
big
in the
primal.
Gladiators. They do not want to be fighting this bad boy. And they got the coil on it too. A perfect setup for XXS. And now try and follow up. They got the temper stop, pulling him in. Instant lasso with the Eclipse going out. He doesn't have the magic resistance to stop this
He's
one.
gone.
He dies. XXS will take anybody else he can grab. They have to go for the buybacks. The Lucent Beam comes through to finish him off.
These mind players, man, absolutely shredding heroes. No answer for low. A buyback from the Maiden will yield nothing as this Aegis is going to go into the Luna's pocket. She hit level 25 as well, so more Lunar Blessing damage. That is more damage for Jin-Q as well as he's punished.
Dyrachyo, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Jin-Q catches him again. And who needs to hit the tier 2 bottom lane when you can go straight for the throat? Go for the tier 4s, hit the Ancient, demand the Gaming Gladiators, use any buybacks they have, but they don't have flips, they don't have buybacks, they have no way to be able to stop this, and we are going to a game 5!
You could not ask for anything more for this crowd right now as AZURE strikes back.
Actually, a lot
If
of
Phoenix
players-
goes Ags and Centaur goes Ags, they have 5 saves!
I think most OD players day and age are just going the 1-3-1. What XM opts for here is itemization also very much.
That was in deep from Celery.
Yeah,
How did he get caught underneath the tower like that? That's going to be your first blood for XXS.
Meanwhile, lane's still going pretty solid for AZURE. Particularly XXS, who has a very early helmet, is getting aggressive.
Hit him with the stomp again, a second double edge coming out, but Celery did have the regen. Actually, too many stacks there, the poison. And Dyrachyo's not really going to be able to commit to this.
Yeah, he's not winning the trade. Wand and Lotus up for Jin-Q. He's just baiting out the trade, and we are seeing Celery make that rotation in the mid, set the wards up for the later
Actually
fight.
going for the kill here.
This is aggressive.
Illusions get cleared out pretty quickly, but the Fire Spirits are landing for now.
He lands
Either
one
way,
more, he
do a
kills
lot
him.
of damage. Back. Oh, the
got him.
Photogram landed. Jianbing gets in. He's
What
getting
a
hit by
boss.
the axes, but he's going for the kill
Wants
on it
both.
as well. He landed both the shots required to get the double kill.
Jianbing, you monster.
And Quinn now on the run here. A little bit awkward for him. Places the ward in order to get
There's
the
a Sandys
enrichment.
here.
Got a swashbuckle.
Oh, missed.
Oh, a
What?
swing and a miss there from XM. May still have a chance, but he actually gets juked.
Here looking for the kill on Dyrachyo.
XM is low, and the supports are coming through. Both cores are getting ganked right now. Dyrachyo He's going to make a run for it, but the Stampede is going to be catching up to him. The Stampede also bailing out the OD, so it serves a double purpose that works out beautifully for AZURE.
This is also the part in the game where OD can feel a bit awkward because he doesn't have the mobility item, he doesn't have the BKB.
Doracio's going for it, but look at Jinkyu. He made this
He's
read.
just
He's going to
baiting
bait
it,
it out and then disruption purge onto Doraccio. Now he's in trouble. He has to use the time walk to get up to the high ground, but Tianming is going to pursue. XXS is right there. Quinn, he needs to be able to stop this damage, but it doesn't come quick enough. Doraccio gets bursted down, and Quinn will do what he can, but the Supernova is there to be able to cover him. XXS is not going down easy.
He's holding Song on Lu too. He's thinking about the catch.
Ace, he still feels strong, still wants to take this fight, charges forward, but instead, the Trump's going to try and burst him down the sun ray. Is it going to be burst enough? The mana energy, and they got him! They even managed to save the Centaur, who honestly was pretty safe, but the imprisonment just to make sure. And look at that cleanup.
It could backfire really hard versus the AoE from AZURE.
Doraccio placed up on the high ground. He sees this coming. Time dilation, time walk down. GAIMIN Gladiators won't be caught by surprise inside the pit,
Yeah,
but they are in the low ground. And Tofu is going to be found. They spotted him, and they do manage to get him with the Centaur. See if they can burst him down. They have the Supernova on
bail out?
the Song going
Not
out
enough.
at the same time.
This is awful for AZURE. They wasted Egg, they wasted Song.
A lot of abilities thrown around to very little effect, and now GAIMIN Gladiators, they see their opportunity to turn this pace around. They go straight for low. A disruption only buys them a little bit of time. He's going to come back into hell and get bursted down. Down instead, Doraccio looks for more. An imprisonment to be able to buy Jinkyu a bit of time. Maybe he can blink away. Flat cannon shots, stalling him up even more.
He has another blink in 4, but I don't think it's going to be up in
on
time.
the way, time dilation, he'll catch him.
Huge team fight for King. Doraccio all alone in no man's land. He wants another attempt at Jinkyu. He wants revenge for the save from earlier, but that guy is
coming in. XM blinks in. A Song also used, which makes things a little bit more awkward. BKB gets off from Doraccio. He's going to go for the TP out, but the physical damage, woo, it was close. 100 HP, Doraccio lives.
30 seconds still in this Aegis, but they want to take the fight anyway on the side of AZURE. I feel like Doraccio's not here, and guess what? Isn't. So you're going to get a 5-on-4 if you really want it.
Chivas hits onto 2 with the stomp on the Beastmaster. Already down to half health, but he gets off the BKB. XXS, who's already shown he can be blown up. And it looks like that's going to be what's happening unless the saves come through. One disruption. Now an imprisonment potentially as Low starts chasing after the Beastmaster. Wants to finish him off. Quinn, he tries to push Heroes away, but now he's going to be in trouble. The burst damage is too much for him to handle. And Doraccio came into this, but he doesn't have a Chronosphere. He time walks.
Trapped himself.
He's trapped in the trees. BKB, TP out, and will make it again. What a bad fight for GAIMIN Gladiators.
Shadowblade done for Low. He can play a lot more aggressive. On top of Bloodthorn finished, he's actually massive all of a sudden.
Ace, they're going to run right into him. Nor can immediately put to use. BKB goes out, but Quinn's already dead. One of the core's gone. They know they have to make a break for it, and the Song will catch some more. Both supports are going to get caught.
Take your pick, right? They'll probably try and take both. Why not? They're going to get him here as the smoke break from Jinkyu sets up the counterplay from AZURE, and they find 3 off it.
The gem gets it onto the courier.
Yeah, they rescued it. AZURE knocking on the door.
Chronosphere only catching the Naga Siren, and the save is there. XM needed to put it to use. Doraccio now turns on to XXS, but it's not looking great on the damage department. Quinn, he chases after them. Rolling Thunder actually puts the roar onto the Centaur, but now here comes the Supernova. How are you walking into this one? The Beastmaster is losing health fast, and there's nobody who can bail him out. Look at XM flanking forward with the aggression. GAIMIN Gladiators, they have this here's the Beastmaster goes out. He finishes a beautiful stomp from XXS. A 3-man stomp that allows them to be able to chase down all of GAIMIN Gladiators one by one. They will claim every single life. GAIMIN Gladiators, and are now gonna go for the throne even. GAIMIN Gladiators, they don't have a way to stop this one.
There's a buyback coming up for Doraccio, but what does he do with it? No Chronosphere, no hope in the fight. That was a desperation Chrono. You know the saves are coming out. AZURE, the last Chinese hope in a season. The items are just rolling in. And it's going to be aggression from here on out.
Jump in, XM, fearless in his pokes here. Doraccio tries to go for a punish here, has to use BKB, gets bonus
got
on
3
the trees.
cores.
There is the Sun Ray out though at the same time. His damage is not looking great. Quinn, he's gonna roll in. The disables are there, but not the damage.
And time to go to sleep as Low sets it up. Can you find the stop afterwards?
BKB immediately goes out from Ace, turns around,
they got
controls up the Phoenix. Maybe they can blow up the Soulbind.
Got silence.
Control.
Another save.
Goes out for a second.
He has egg.
Scepter, can he swashbuckle off inside? He gets the egg off. And now Pango's gonna die instead. Another
Flips him to hell.
rips it away from you. Duraggio hidden in the trees, desperate to get out. XM always on the hunt. Won't be able to find his mark this time around, but the damage is already done. Buildings dying rapidly. GAIMIN Gladiators, they gotta put together a miracle here just to hold on.
I mean, we have seen them perform miracles, but this would be the greatest of the entire year. As Megas are down, Low still has Aegis for 2 minutes here,
And he's playing like it's
have
new. He
Chrono.
is right up in their face.
Don't have time.
They Soulbind, which is good control on both the Centaur as well as the OD, but again, no real threat. XXS just shrugs off the damage.
They're trying to stall for the ultimate to be back up, but again, who are you throwing it on?
Jump back in.
3-4s last time and it didn't do anything.
Look at that damage onto the Pango. That was almost enough just to
Chrono.
force him out. They immediately have to go to the Chronosphere, but the saves once again.
Song.
The Centaur, nothing else. The Song comes out as well. The Tips are mid-team fight. They know this is already done. They can sense it. The team fight's over. You can't do anything without this. Duraggio caught inside the Supernova. The sun will explode in his face, blinding him. Blinded to the fact the Hubris, they thought they could get this 3-0. Down 4 games against GAIMIN Gladiators, stomped 4 games in a row.